Hi, this is Heather from A More Crafty Life. Today I'm going to show you how to do a double thick crunch stitch pot holder. I'm using an F or a 5 crochet hook, which is a 3.75 millimeter, and Lily Sugar and Cream cotton yarn worsted weight. This is tangerine. For the original pattern I used coral. Okay, for this pattern you need an odd number, and I used 35. So the first thing I'm going to do is chain 35. Okay, so after you have your 35, you are going to slip stitch in the third chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3. And slip stitch is just insert your hook and pull through the loops. And then a half double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and go through all 3. And then this is your pattern. Slip stitch, half double crochet. So you're going to finish this, you're going to repeat this until the end, ending with a slip stitch. So in the slip stitch again, you insert your hook, you pull through a loop, and you pull through the loop on your hook. Then half double crochet. This pattern, the crunch stitch, makes a tight stitch with few holes. It's easy to do, but it's not particularly fast because the height of the slip stitch makes you don't gain height very fast, but it's easy to do, and it works great for something like a pot holder where you want it to be nice and thick so you don't burn yourself. And I use a smaller hook on this to make sure that there isn't many holes, that there isn't any holes. And you're going to make 2 of these squares, so you just keep repeating this until the end, and I'll show you at the end. Okay, so I'm at the second to the last stitch. You do a half double crochet, and then you do a slip stitch in the last one. Then you're going to chain 2 and turn. So 1, 2, then I turn my work, and then I'm going to slip stitch on top of the half double crochet I did the row below. So this here would be the slip stitch I did, and then this is the half double crochet. So then I'm going to slip stitch on top of it. Then I'm going to do a half double crochet on top of the slip stitch from the row before. And then you're just going to alternate that. And you know you've got the right stitch if it's opposite. You put your half double crochet on top of the slip stitch and the slip stitch on top of the half double crochet. So here's my half double crochet, the next one's a slip stitch, and you just keep repeating until the end of the row. And this is, you repeat the second row until you have 38 stitches. and at the end you always chain 2. And you will end with a slip stitch. Okay, so you just keep repeating, half double crochet, slip stitch. And this is what your pattern starts to look like. Then once you've got one square done, you will leave a long tail, and then you will make a second one, the same size. Then use the long tail of yarn to sew it together or whip stitch it, and you'll have a double thick crunch stitch pot holder. You can see the full pattern plus pictures on my blog, A More Crafty Life. Thanks.